25th, and I'm getting a later start to the day. It's 4:30. I hope everybody had a terrific weekend, and we're gonna get our week started now. Alright, so that didn't take too long. I just got a order for Mama B's. It's a local pizza place for $14.19, I think, to go like 6.9 miles. So we definitely took that. I did get here and they said that they had just gotten the order, which is a little strange. So they need another 15 minutes. Normally I wouldn't wait that long, but the pay is decent, and even waiting 15 minutes, it should only take me about 15 minutes to get there. So that's $14 and some change for about a half an hour of work. So I think I can make that work. Okay, so I got that one delivered. Took a little bit longer than I anticipated. Still $14 for what, almost 45 minutes of work. Still not too bad, although now I have to kind of drive back into my zone because where this delivers, there's not really any stores or restaurants. It's just a lot of road. But it shouldn't take me long to get closer to somewhere that I can get something. I have gotten nothing but crap since after that last call that I took. A lot of $9 for 9.1 miles, and I think the best one I got was $12 for 9 miles, but the 9 miles would have taken me out of my zone, which means by the time I ended up getting back in this direction, it would have ended up driving more miles than what I made, which is not my objective. So I did finally get something. $8.75 to go 4.7 miles, and I decided to take that. One, because it pretty much is double the miles, and it's the best offer I've gotten. So I guess it's just gonna be one of those nights. What should have been a very quick, pretty much done by now situation, I ended up waiting just about 20 minutes for this order. Well, by the time I took it, I did get an add-on for another $3.50, woohoo, but it said to go 36 feet, so I imagine it's for the same customer as this order, and the 36 feet is literally just turning into the Wawa and then getting back out of the parking lot. So I did take it to round off this order to, I don't know, like $13. So once it's all said and done, I'm about 7 minutes away from the Wawa, and then I don't think that their home is much further than that. So I should have this done hopefully in the next 10 to 15 minutes. $13 for another 45 minutes, but hey, at least we're making something. What a bunch of wasted time. So the delivery ended up being behind the Wawa that I had to pick up this person's Pepto-Bismol to go with their dinner. Cheers to being prepared. So yeah, I'm just gonna chalk it up to the fact that today is one of those days. Alright, it is 7:05. I just left Chipotle. It was a double order. I think it was like $9.50 to go 4.7 miles, something like that. And like I said, the pickings are slim today, so I took it. Okay, just got done with that double Chipotle delivery, and the second person, there was 0 tip. Ridiculous. I ended up taking an Instacart for $14 and some change. It's 12 items to go like 3 miles, and I was right behind the Publix, and I didn't want to have to wait on another situation, at least with shopping. I'm not waiting on anybody but myself. And they ended up upping the pay for it because it had been, nobody had taken it for a while. but I'm not doing anything else. So 14 bucks, I can definitely get this done in a half an hour. Okay, I just dropped off that second order from Publix and I made $14.38 on that. 2 deliveries took me just over a half an hour, maybe 35 minutes. Then I turned on DoorDash because my timer was about to turn off, and I got a very small CVS thing. There's like 2 items on here for $6.25 to go like a mile and a half. So we're getting stuff for a baby. Normally DoorDash will pay us like $4, $4.50 for a shop and deliver, especially when it's low mileage and whatnot. Well, I guess they have sunk to a new low, because that they only paid me $3.25 for. And thankfully, this customer tipped me $3, even though it's not great. It's, she had 4 items. So, yeah. So it's like, okay, so there's cough medicine in there. So now I have to come face to face with you. Not only that, but I have to like take your ID, something that's been in your hands while you're sick. And that is why I carry a giant thing of hand sanitizer with me, because if I have to deal with people that I know are probably sick, it comes in handy. Also, with the amount of shopping that I do. Okay, so I just had a call from DoorDash for $26.50 to go 18.2 miles. I declined it because it's going to take me way up into San Antonio, and I'm not trying to go all the way up there. Not to mention this high mileage. 9 items, but still, it's going to take a while. It came back. Now offering me $1.50 less because it's a half a mile less, because I'm closer to the store than I was 2 seconds ago. And the answer is still no. Okay, so after sitting for a few minutes in Publix, I got a $6 offer for 1.2 miles. It's at another apartment complex, one that I actually delivered to earlier today, and it's not one that's difficult to figure out, so that's fine. Uh-oh. They want to send me an add-on. $4 for 0 feet, so what, they added more to their order? I'll take that. That turns into a $10 order. I got a Target order for, something. Of course, it's not going to tell me. It was $12.75 or $12.95, something like that, to go to Target. 2.9 miles.
Drive west on Williamsburg Drive.
Thank you. It's 11 items, so I wasn't doing anything else, and it was taking me into a direction that I don't mind going in, so I'm gonna do that. Today is just a really out of sorts day. Okay, it is 10:04 p.m. I'm calling it a day. I did $85.06 tonight. Not great. Let's see, how many hours? So 5.25. I only made $16.20 an hour today. $2.13 per mile, and I'm happy with that. I think I'm at a 20% acceptance rate. 20% acceptance rate on DoorDash, 5% acceptance rate on Uber Eats. I feel like today was kind of a really negative day, so I want to end it on a positive note. I made money today. I'm going home to my wonderful, beautiful family, whom I'm the most grateful for in this entire world. They are happy, they are healthy, and I pray for that every day. So that's really all I can ask for in life. I'm happy and healthy, and I'm able to go home to my children, and my husband, and the rest of my family. And I am very blessed in that regard. So I want to give thanks for all of that, because not everybody even has the simplest of things in that way, of just having people who love them and people that they love to be able to go home to at the end of the day. So even if it was a little bit rough out there today, tomorrow is a new day. I won't be working tomorrow, but my kids go back to school for winter break on Wednesday, so Wednesday I will be resuming work. Tomorrow I want to make sure I spend that last day with them and get to tuck them in to bed tomorrow evening. So yeah, let me know what you're grateful for. I know it's not Thanksgiving, but like I said, I just want to end this day on a positive note, and I would love to know what makes you happy, what you are thankful for, what you feel every day at the end of the day blessed to have. If you feel so inclined, join me, subscribe, give us a little thumbs up if you enjoyed today. I know it was kind of boring, not much happened, and I complained a lot, but I appreciate you being